Winning the 2019 world title without a doubt made Estonians Ott Tänak and Martin Jäävioja national heroes. But what about the characteristics of their home rally?
In Greece and so on, you're not often on the throttle because there are so many corners, and here you're not often on the brakes because it's so fast.
It's that time of the year again where you need to strap in very well in the car and basically full throttle and never lift again.
It's the most comfortable way of driving a rally car. Smooth, fast roads. Definitely not an easy event by any means. You need to be quite sharp. We have a lot of ruts on the second pass, still high speed, lots of big jumps and crests. So a lot of demanding places, let's say.
They have pop-up big jumps, sometimes some really hard landings, so it's quite unique. It's difficult sometimes to know the speed you need to carry in this jump.
They are massive in some of the stages, and it's painful, to be honest, for us. I remember many people have been going home from here with lots of back pain.
After suffering the pain of being first on the road on those 3 really hot, dusty rallies, is road sweeping going to be as big an issue here this weekend?
We definitely hope not. Some rain actually in the build-up to the weekend, so that should help a little bit at least on Friday. But anyway, you know, it should be at least an enjoyable rally. You know, the character and the speed is really enjoyable to drive. So yeah, at least a bit less painful behind the wheel anyway.
And obviously it's been three in a row, hasn't it, for Calais? Is there a sort of sense of unfinished business and wanting to bring back the home pride of stopping him win here again?
Yes. After a run of bruising, tough events, the WRC arrives in the second half of the season. Rally Estonia is the first of 4 high-speed events known as the Gravel Grand Prix, and the drivers love it. Based in Tartu, 20 breathtakingly rapid stages would be run over 308 kilometres of Estonian forest trails. Precision and bravery go hand in hand here, with flat-out crests keeping drivers on the edge from start to finish. 2019 world champion Ott Tänak is uncompromising in his stage-end interviews, and there's no doubt that he holds that Estonian value of honesty. But what is the real Ott Tänak like away from the glare of the cameras?
I can be complicated, that's for sure. I always expect kind of perfection. I'm trying to be as perfect as possible myself, and I always try to find limit on everything I'm doing, but also the problem is that somehow I always expect the same from the people who are working around me. Is it the team? Is it my PR manager? Is it my co-driver? Whoever. So I mean, that's the moments I think maybe they don't enjoy all the time when I see that, you know, in some topic somebody has not, let's say, gone as far as I expected, you know, to get the best out of it. And I mean, for me, that's the way the sport works, you know. We can do it only once in our lifetime, and we should give our everything.
We are both very competitive guys, so we always want perfect. So, you know, unfortunately, sometimes the things are not going perfectly. So then maybe there is some tension, but okay, I'm still here, so there hasn't been so big tension that, yeah, you know what I mean.
Of course, I like to take some time off. Sometimes it's quite difficult. It's just super busy, and you need to be switched on every day, even when you are home. So it's always something happening, like the recent months have been. But I mean, I like my private life, and I like if my private life stays as a private life, so I could really switch off and really enjoy with my family, you know. So that's the way I see my life. So yeah, I think every minute or every second of my life shouldn't be a show-off. So obviously I can see which way the world is going, and youngsters coming up now, I mean, maybe it's my problem, but also looking from outside, if every interview is, thank you for my sponsors and thank you for my family and thank you for interviewing me and, you've been so kind and nice. I mean, in the end, this is also boring. So I think every athlete needs to show some kind of personality, or whoever you are, you should be. So you should never change. And I mean, for sure, we have some kind of limits which we need to accept. But still, in the end, we are doing sport, and I mean, we are putting everything on the line and throwing all in. So for sure, in this kind of moment, sometimes end of the stage, when things have not gone the way you have hoped or expected, I mean, it can't be too bad if an athlete is a bit emotional.
Incredibly bad tire choice, so very, very stupid. So yeah, super understeer, yeah, such a struggle. So yeah. Not so good.
From my side, I don't honestly really care. So I've been in it for long enough, and the years I can still drive, I enjoy, and I give everything I have, and I also express my emotions like the emotion is in that moment. So that's the way it is.
Potential power steering issue, is that correct? Yeah. How tough is that? Super easy, beautiful.
Are you still as passionate about this sport?
Oh, the passion is definitely there. I mean, when you're in the car, there is no other option really. I think that's the best part of the sport actually. Just in the morning, drive out from service park and go in the forest, and that's your time. It's just about improvising and managing the different conditions. It's rallying and it's so much unpredictable happening all the time. Tension, adrenaline, and it's 3-4 days, and at the level of attention we need to have and concentration and focus is something I still enjoy a lot.
So the passion is still there for Oit, and he'll be doing what he loves most, closing doors and heading out into the forest to tackle the stages. The start of day one, now moments away. Friday morning, and the crews make their final preparations ahead of facing 7 stages over 120 kilometres.
A huge good morning to you. Welcome along then to the fast forests of Delphi Rally Estonia. The fans are out in force this morning. We're kicking off today with the longest stage of the event.
3, 2, 1, go right for you, big rest to the ledge, 4 left, just rest up here.
For Elvin, the past few events, sweeping the road on gravel has certainly been tough, but he's been consistent with his results to still retain the championship lead. How difficult will it be being first on the road? All eyes will be on this crew this weekend. Certainly from the Estonian fans, they want to see Oit and Martin on the top step of the podium. They were on the top step just a few weeks ago at Acropolis. It was a brilliant win there.
Incredible atmosphere from the fans there, isn't it? It's rare that you can hear all the air horns and everything going. An absolute superstar here in Estonia.
Everyone keen to know what kind of form Rovanperä is going to deliver this weekend. 3-time winner of this event. It is, as he has stated many times, his favourite event. He absolutely loves the roads here. He's always gone well in Estonia. Picked up his first WRC victory here. So it's always got a special resonance for him. Let's head to Oliver Solberg now then. On the last split I have, he was 4.2 seconds faster than Rovanperä.
He's in a nice flow. There's the yellow boards. Just in a really nice rhythm. He's comfortable in the car, doing what he's got to do. I don't think Oliver's actually even been pushing completely flat out.
5.3 seconds faster than Rovanperä, which puts him into the lead of Rally Estonia.
Oliver Solberg, welcome back to Rally 1. What happened to betting yourself in? Tell us about the stage. That was some run.
I'm getting emotional.
Mate, it's an incredible start. It's all about keeping that in check, right? You've got to stay calm in this situation, yeah?
But I'm not here to win, so... it's a dream come true.
Tanak not hanging about. Izzy Beck's 2 seconds quicker than Elfyn Evans at 7.23 kilometres.
This is such a difficult one because it is so narrow. You've got lots of stuff at the side of the road here, tree stumps which are just on the line, which you clip and they can damage the suspension, they can take off a tyre, as we've seen in years gone by. This is Sesks.
He's lost the back of the car. So he's gone through that right-hander too quick, lost the back of the car and not been able to get it into the left-hander. Just carried way too much speed through the right-hander, got offline onto the gravel, the back of the car's just swapped ends on him.
Reminder that Thierry Neuville is 0.2 of a second adrift of podium right now, 0.2 behind Rovanperä overall. 3 drivers within 0.7 of each other. Rovanperä, Tanak, Neuville, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing to choose between them. Brilliant stuff. It really wouldn't surprise me if Oliver does the double here.
He's obviously feeling really comfortable behind the wheel right now on these Estonian stages. And that is very much showing in the times that we're seeing.
Second place, Ott Tanak, just over 9 seconds adrift of Oliver Solberg, adjusts his setup on the road section between stages, whilst Kalle Rovanperä shows off his new aerodynamic haircuts.
How do you feel so far? Yeah, quite okay. Could be definitely better. Obviously, we should be a bit cleaner and faster, but cannot do it at the moment. So.
But you look faster.
At least that.
Have you tried any setup like that?
No.
Could be worth to try sometime.
Yeah.
It maybe works better with this kind of tire, no?
Yeah.
Now you just struggle to.
Yeah. Trust in the front.
And then when I start to push every time, I just start to be wide and not precise. Like it's not sharp, the driving.
Last thing is you have to put the handbrake at a mid-speed.
Oh yeah. There is quite many pulls.
Yes.
I feel focused and calm, but also very, very happy at the same point. You know, it's a fantastic feeling in life.
Back out on stage, Ott Tanak continued his pursuit of Solberg.
Oh, super wide from Ott. He's all right. He's got hold of that one, Bexley. Don't worry about that. He's just buried the throttle there. Look at that. That's what I mean by when the back of the car sideways, bury the throttle, just pulls it out of the slide. And it's absolutely okay there.
That's the first loop done, with Tanak winning the last stage. He closes the gap to Solberg. Rovanperä sits in third, just over 2 seconds behind Tanak, with world champion Thierry Neuville in fourth.
Welcome back to the afternoon's competition. A completely different set of stages from what we saw this morning. Succession of jumps within this stage, and of course, one of the main characteristics of this rally, it is super fast right the way through.
Big sideways moment for Ott through there. Still a vast amount of cleaning going on. Grip levels suboptimal, shall we say. Yeah, I think Ott's not afraid to do is chuck the car into a corner at
We've certainly seen that.
and then solve the problem if it starts to move around underneath him or whatever. Big risks, but when grip's quite low like this, sometimes it'll actually pay off for you.
Yeah, the feeling with the car was better, but it's just so loose and like no grip whatsoever. So yeah, like I said, this afternoon will be a very different game. So yeah, it's not easy front here. So for Elfyn, it's a nightmare, I'm sure. I see at least a little bit something.
Not touching that brake.
Yeah, if you don't need it, don't use it. Thierry Neuville's into the stage as well, Bex, and again, we're seeing him quicker than both Tanak and Rovanperä.
Insane competition out there right now. This is Tanak and Rovanperä setting exactly the same pace. Across both split points. Brilliant. Adrian Formeau.
This is more like it from Adrian, isn't it? Struggled a little bit this morning. Was talking about the balance of the car and being able to determine and understand what it was going to do in the slow stuff relative to the fast stuff. When you've got loads of downforce, when the aero's activated, in the real quick stuff, you turn in, car's really planted. When you're going through the slower stuff, suddenly that downforce has gone and the car's moving around all over the place, and just understanding what it was doing. This is way better from Adrian, isn't it? Whatever changes they've made in service, it's definitely gone in the right direction for him. Nobody quicker than Adrian Formeau out on the stage at the moment.
It's a little bit of damage on the front there from Oliver.
One front left wing, please, and another wing mirror. That's another wing mirror gone. That front left wing, it's going to sound silly, but it will be ever so slightly disrupting the airflow over that car. Just having that big, the way it's been pulled out, it's just like a big break, isn't it? Martin Sesks, this is the sort of stage that he likes, Beck's fast, flowing, it's reflected in the time.
This is all coming together for him. In comparison to teammate Josh, he's 6.3 seconds up, final split, but he's quicker than Tanak by 9/10 as well.
With 2 stages still to run, the crews have the chance for a reset at the refuel.
Also, very first corner where you had like 4 very single lanes, like quite side window.
Even time for a chat as they rotate wheels to optimise grip from the tyres selected. Taka Katsuta in contact with his engineers back at base, discussing setup changes.
10 minutes space on the front and rear.
10 on the front and rear?
Yes.
Okay, I will let you know the rest.
And as we have just seen, Oliver Solberg has left some of his front aero in the forest, so has to improvise to neutralise the effect on performance.
Make my own aerodynamic.
Do you feel that when you drive that the aerodynamics is different like this?
In the high speed corners. It's like lifting, it's strange how it's working.
Thierry Neuville, he's quicker on every single split right now. I remember Neuville moved himself into 3rd position on the previous stage behind Oit, and he is quicker by, it is tenths of seconds, but 6/10 up on Oit at 11 Ks. He's now within 2.5 seconds of Oit Tanak overall. Oliver Solberg, what a day they've had. First WRC stage wins, leading the rally, being super consistent throughout the day as well. That's a key factor. Oliver Solberg with another fastest time on the board. Our rally leader is through the penultimate stage.
It's so enjoyable, and car is amazing already. Feels so good already, so good fun.
Everyone in Estonia is after an Oit Tanak autograph, but this time the fans are out to see co-driver Martin Jevioja, and with good reason.
Are you a little bit excited to go through your streets of your village?
Yes, I don't know. In the end, it's another stage, but of course, there is a little bit more excitement.
Enjoy.
This is going to be a nice run for Martin Jevioja. Hometown.
If they weren't in such a big fight, let Martin drive. Let him have a drive.
Yeah, we've said that many times, and Oit has just flat out refused to let that happen now there. Listen to the sound of the crowd, though.
You can hear there's a little bit of understeer now, just have to come off the throttle.
To the stop control, we have a special interviewer here. This is Oit's son, Ron. Now, Oit didn't expect to see that at the end of the day.
Without a doubt, the end-of-stage interview Tanak has most enjoyed. At the end of Friday, he sits just over 12 seconds behind Oliver Solberg. The leader deservedly grabbing all the headlines on his return to the top level of the sport. Fierce rivalry out on the stages turns to respect at the end of the day.
Yeah, you could see, like, even last third car, there is like Jure and Elfin's real
actually
line.
When we did the stage first time and from start line, you see when it's going, there is like a proper line already. Like, I think for the first car it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Then you already get something.
Yes,
like
you
on the
can try to
braking,
follow
at
it.
least on the brakings and out of junction, you get something. You know, so
Yeah, during the corner it's not so easy to follow, just the same.
in some corners you have only like 4 single lines, so nothing much makes sense.
Oliver Solberg clearly benefited from his road position, but has earned his right to fight with the top drivers in the WRC. There would be no road position advantage the following day. Tanak would have the young Swede in his sights in the hunt for a home win and vital championship points.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday. Hopefully, it's going to be another exciting day. It was a thriller on Friday. We're heading south today from Tartu to Otepää as we head into what is now the third day of competition. Tough day ahead now for Greg Munster being first on the road. Still got that inter-team battle going on. Cesc did stretch the advantage up to 18.6 seconds yesterday. But we'll still be watching Cesks and Macalean today. Munster's 10 behind Josh, but obviously given his position on the road, it's going to be a tough one. Let's see how it all plays out between the three this morning, though. Taka Katsuta trying to hold Elvin off this morning.
He's responding well to Elvin's pace. He'll know that Elvin will be going for it to try and reel him in. Taka's he's got to respond. He's driving for more than just a result this weekend. And you got Adrian Fourmeau at 4.5 kilometres. He's already 1.5 seconds drop to Elvin Evans.
He's lost a bit of time here, Tanak. Let's just see him through this sector. As you can see, he's up to pace here, but this is why he lost time.
Steady, guys. Ready.
Overshoot, couldn't get it stopped. Yeah, couldn't get it stopped into that chicane. Relocates that silage barrel and a cheeky little stall there as well. That's why the time has gone. Up until that point,
it was looking really good.
Oh, he was flying.
I missed another junction before that as well. 2 times exactly the same, so braking all good, and 20 meters before I just lose it, so yeah, I can't comment.
Nobody is faster than this man through the stage. What a response to the questions we were asking last night, which was, is Oliver going to be as quick as Tanak, Neuville and Rovanperä on a clean road? So far, that answer is definitely yes.
Yeah, he is certainly showing out there that, yeah, okay, road position benefited him in part yesterday. He still had to drive those stages, and he drove the door handles off the car yesterday. He's doing the same this morning. And Neuville, who's now in second position, what he can do against the rest. He's got 2.5 seconds over Tanak coming in. But look at the top three, Chenny. It's tenths of seconds that are separating them across the splits right now.
Yep. We see it so often on fast-flowing stages like this, don't we, Bex? It's the polar opposite to what we were experiencing in Greece, where there were so many more variables. On these fast stages, you've just got to throw the entire kitchen sink at it, otherwise you do just get left behind. We're now at the point where Oliver Solberg could genuinely win this rally, and there's so many records that are going to be broken. There's so much to, we've got a long way to go, but no, Oliver's not going to back off, and why should he? Don't change something that's working.
Yeah, I think that's the key element, isn't it? The pace, the rhythm he's at right now is working for him. Don't back off and be at the the option of making mistakes out there if you do that.
Thierry Neuville had just taken second place back from Tanak and was clearly enjoying the massive jumps of this loop. It was developing into a classic battle between the two Hyundai drivers.
It's good to see you smiling again.
Yeah, having fun, honestly. Stages are beautiful. You're on fire, Thierry. You're on fire, Thierry. Good luck. Yeah, did it.
This is a difficult part. You know, you're not pushing for the win, but you are in the lead. What do? You know, what the hell do you do? Stupid to not care about leading.
Of course.
And it's so stupid to care also. So I don't know. Stage by stage.
Ride on board with Tanak. Goes quicker than Thierry Neuville.
Tanak ahead of Neuville now. Just keeps chopping and changing between the two of them in the battle for second position overall at the moment. It is advantage Tanak here.
Oliver Solberg has worked tirelessly to earn this opportunity, and it's paying off. He wins 3 of the 4 morning stages to open up his lead. Tanak is now concerned by his teammate Thierry Neuville, only 0.4 of a second behind him. A fascinating battle developing at Hyundai.
I know at that point it's better to walk away rather than getting him too fired up or getting into a big argument. It's better to walk away, make a note of it, take the notes down and then revisit it maybe in the debrief or later in the evening whenever everything's a little bit more calm and relaxed.
So we turn our attentions to the famous Autopar test then, currently running at just over 11 kilometres, famous for some enormous jumps with the huge Alakula jump at 3.8 kilometres.
What can this man do? Don't be surprised as well, PK, if he goes even quicker than Katsuta again.
34 metres there for Adrien. Not much in it, but he's doing just enough, isn't he, to keep Taka at arm's length. That's a beautiful jump. The Alakula crest, 37 metres. I believe that is a new benchmark then for the Belgian. Beats Incest by 2 metres. This is another sort of potential swing in momentum. I mean, at the second split time, Oitz was 1.6 seconds down on Thierry. He's brought that back a lot, though. Takes that crest then. Let's see the big one. And the fans down there, look at all those Estonian flags, will be absolutely loving it. It's 40 metres. So remember, the gap between Tanak and Neuville coming into this one, just 0.4 of a second. Are we going to see a 5th change between them in a row?
That was really clean from Oit through there. I think it was quicker than Thierry that final bit.
Oh no, he's dropped it again. They changed places again. It's now 0.1 of a second in Neuville's favour.
Team principal Cyril Abiteboul trying to manage those two personalities. Meanwhile, what can Oliver Solberg do through here?
35-metre jump, he won't care about that. 2 days testing in the car over in Finland, very different surface. These guys that he's fighting with, they're all former world champions. Tanak and Neuville have got 15 years driving at the sports top level. I think Oliver had, 13 starts in the Hyundai? He's not been in a Rally 1 car for 2.5 years.
Committed, isn't he?
Right, what's the next split coming in for Tanak? You can see what he wants in this stage, that is for sure.
What's it going to be at 10.9? Again, such a different driving style between Thierry and Oit. Thierry's he's clinical in where he puts the car, and he doesn't have it sliding around all over the place. Oit's way more aggressive, isn't he? At 2.5 seconds faster now.
38 metres over there for Oliver Alakula, but looks very much in control. He started with an 11.4 lead at the start of the day, so he's added 10 seconds to it.
if Oliver's kept it nice and neat and tidy, could he nick a stage win here, PK? Yes, he can.
Wow.
Have a bit of that. Half a second quicker.
Oyt Tanak, second position overall, still battling with teammate Neuville. Tanak's got off to a good start on this stage. He's half a second faster than his Hyundai teammate. Now it would be advantaged by 2.9 based on that opening split. And now up to 3.9. You can see Tanak's really pushing here, 1.5 seconds up on Neuville. So we keep our eyes right now on our rally leaders. What a solid, sensational job he has done throughout the entire 2 days. Yes, granted, yesterday he had a better road position than the rest, but today, even when they've all been on an even keel, he has been above and beyond.
It's been an absolutely amazing day. I think, yeah, you know, really consistent speed, no mistakes, just trying to keep it clean. And the plan was not to extend the gap, but hey, it's fantastic. And, you know, it's not easy to find the balance. You know, they are pushing so hard behind, and I can feel it. It's tense. But yeah, just try to have a clean stage now tonight, and then we try again tomorrow.
Solberg leads by 21.1 seconds at the end of Saturday. He has driven the perfect 2 days. The battle for second intensifies between local hero Oyt Tanak and Thierry Neuville. They've exchanged second place 6 times from the day's 9 stages, and the fight will continue on Sunday. Tanak is targeting a minimum of second place and will be ready to pounce for more if Oliver succumbs to the pressure. Solberg arrives back at the Tartu Service Park to meet his fans. And then his family. Dad Petter was the 2003 world champion and will have exactly the right words for his son, who's just 3 stages away from an incredible victory.
To do the win?
Pushing the limits.
Exactly.
Oliver Solberg has been around the WRC from birth, but this is the most important day in the 23-year-old's life. A first victory at the elite level is in his grasp, and from there, his future could be transformed. 3 stages to determine his destiny.
We are looking forward to what could be a huge day out there as we go in to Super Sunday. The weather, though, may not be playing complete ball with the drivers out there. It is changing. Right now, we're watching Adrien Fourmeau, another driver out there who is keen to get as many Super Sunday points on the board as possible, and the commitment is very much here with Fourmeau.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you want to wake after that, you certainly are now. Massive jump there from Fourmeau. Hold on a second. 10 seconds has gone on the penalty board here for Neuville. It looks like a jump start. That means Rovanperä is only 13.7 behind him. Okay, concentrate on the lights in front then. Ooh, it is so slight, isn't it? But yeah, it has been confirmed. 10-second penalty on the board.
Meanwhile, Adrien Fourmeau dropping lots of time. The rain's starting to come again. I don't think that's so much of an issue, more that perhaps he doesn't have optimum aero on that car after the damage he picked up on the first stage this morning. And yeah, splitter's gone completely. Kalle Rovanperä having a big push through here,
Yeah,
PK.
I mean, you just see again that steering input is underlining, and we know he's been fighting with the car as well, but he sort of seems to be enjoying himself a little bit more today, doesn't he, Kalle?
He's been struggling when the surface of the road is hard.
Yeah.
When it gets back to the soft stuff, we've been starting to see the Kalle Rovanperä of old, haven't we? That jump start penalty that Thierry Neuville picked up on the previous stage has given Oyt Tanak the breathing space he needs. And Thierry, he's safe in third now. There's no way that Calle's going to take 13 seconds out of him.
Wonder what his thoughts are on that time penalty.
obviously there's no consistency in how they put us on the start line, and I guess they put me very, very close because I did nothing else than any other start through the whole season. So I must have been super close to the start line, and we should push for more consistency in there because that's unfair.
The grip levels are starting to reduce. Tanak not really struggling, is he?
No. Sometimes quite frightening to sit on board with him, but I mean, he seems he is utterly in control. It's just these incredible speeds over these incredible roads. It is breathtaking to watch Tanak in full flow. That overshoot yesterday morning really sort of ended any serious hopes of chasing down the surprise runaway leader this weekend. This young man, he surprised us all, maybe not himself. I don't know what he expected this weekend, but could he have ever, in his wildest dreams, have imagined what has unfolded over the last 2 days? He's approaching the end of this 24-kilometre stage. He's got the repeat run through this 24-kilometre stage for what will be the greatest moment of his young career to date, but he's just got to keep it together.
I just tried to be clean, you know, I did no mistakes and no moments, so I've seen a lot of people being in a lot of bushes and it looked very slippy, so I backed off a little bit, but it was clean. Car has good traction now. I've opened a lot to get as much grip as I can. A bit soft in the fast, but I don't care, it's good traction.
Oliver Solberg's superb performance continues through Sunday's 2 opening stages. After Thierry Neuville's penalty, Tanak is secure in second. Kalle Rovanperä is now just 9.9 seconds behind Neuville in fourth. Disaster for Taka Katsuta, retiring with a mechanical issue on the final day. Here's the standings for Super Sunday Championship bonus points. The title contenders will be on a charge for those and the additional power stage points on offer. Points are no concern for Oliver Solberg, though, as he contemplates a life-changing victory now just a stage away.
We move on to the Wolf Power Stage. Top 5 times set to score a bonus. That combined with the Super Sunday makes it a maximum of 10 up for grabs. And a new challenge awaits then in the 24.2 kilometre Kareku test.
Everybody cheering the local hero Tanak down on the start line. Look at the attitude of Elfyn Evans himself when he's driving behind the car, pushing himself forward. He's got such a unique driving position, hasn't he? Yeah, it's been a constant subject of conversation.
I tell you what as well, just listen to the pace notes of Scotty Martin just for a few seconds here. So Kalle Rovanperä now 3.2 up at 23 kilometres. That's on his teammate Elfyn Evans. Of course, he's still technically very much in this championship fight, is Kalle, but he's got a bit of work to do at the second half of the season. A rather lonely fourth place finish, a rather frustrated young Finn. Can he find something in the next 2 weeks to rediscover the pace that we know he has? We turn our attentions, the entire rallying world and the whole service park, waiting with bated breath as Oliver Solberg and Elliot Edmondson blast off into this final 24 kilometres. We'll get back to them. Meanwhile, Thierry Neuville, as you say, Chenny, a bit of ebbing and flowing, isn't there, with the Wolf Power Stage pace compared to Rovanperä in there. Down by half a second at the moment. Oof. He just clipped a bank on the outside there. Cyril Bitterball watching on. These are obviously nervous moments for the team. They've probably had a word with the 2 guys, haven't they, when it was 6 times they changed places yesterday. Such high stakes for both of them and for the Manufacturers' Championship. By the way, Tanak, what can you say about the Estonians' weekend?
He's been the best of the rest, and I think that's fair. I think one thing I'll say is, you know, as I said, Toyota are always the benchmark. Hyundai one question they have answered is that they've made strides forward on the loose stuff, the loose fast stuff. The car's definitely in more of a performance window, isn't it? It's quicker than it was. Simply, the hometown hero has not been able to match at all times the pace of Oliver Solberg.
We will be positive we can. Thank you.
In the end, we took the best out we could, but Oliver obviously was very much enjoying and really in his mood and confident what he's doing. So, I mean, really fair play to him, and yeah, definitely he's done a great debut for Rally 1, and I guess now is no question that he's ready for Rally 1. So, yeah, great job for him.
It's done, PK. It's just a couple of corners to go.
Here we go then.
Unbelievable.
2.5 years since the last Rally 1 outing. He steps in this Rally 1 Toyota, and it is a first WRC victory for Oliver Solberg at 23 years old. It is quite incredible. Mum Pernilla, I don't know where Petter is, but this is an emotional moment for not just Mum and Dad and the team. Petter has been, there he is. Oliver has been around the service park pretty much since he was born. The entire service park has watched this kid grow up. Petter Solberg, the 2003 world champion, watching on. Well, let's just take our breath for a moment after these wonderful scenes. So there was a Wolf Power stage going on in there, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. That was won by Kalle Rovanperä, crucial points for the Finn. And of course, for Ott Tänak, that could well mean a championship lead change. We'll confirm that shortly. Oliver gets the as well, even though he really didn't need to push.
Oliver Solberg deserved at every point this weekend, from midday on Friday, to win this rally. Get that boy in the seat of a Rally 1 car.
These are the moments that make this sport so special. Look at the team and the family around him, his fiancée there as well.
Wow, dreams really do come true. You've won your first WRC rally. Congratulations.
After everything, you know, I just want to say big thank you to Toyota, to the team, to the test team who have helped me get so comfortable, and for all the help this weekend. This beautiful, beautiful team, and I've never had so good time in my life, so thank you.
Solberg tops the Super Sunday standings for another 5, Rovanperä takes 4, and Tänak another 3 for a total of 7 championship points to add to his tally from the overall results. But this is the only result that Oliver Solberg cares about. He will always remember his first rally win at this level, as he proved he can fight with the very best. Perfectionist Ott Tänak will be barely satisfied with his second place in front of his home crowd. Ott Tänak's haul here means he's the new championship leader, overtaking Elfyn Evans by a single point. Sebastian Ogier, who returns for the next round in Finland, is a further 20 points back in third, with Kalle Rovanperä still very much in the fight ahead of his home event. Toyota lead the Manufacturers' Championship, but Hyundai's strong showing here has closed the gap to 52 points, all to play for with 6 rounds to go. That's it from Rally Estonia. It's been a life-changing moment for Oliver Solberg, and we can expect to see plenty more from the young Swede at this level. See you at the next round in Finland.
It's a dream come true.